Man, welcome back into another little chat. Obviously, you're going to start with the Saints news. The Saints have cut Kenny Stills. And hey, man, it's time to rejoice. Every time we throw the ball to Kenny Stills, something bad happened. So, I know y'all were excited when he first got here. We don't have to lie. I wanted them. I know y'all wanted them too, about 4 or 5 weeks ago. But he's washed. It is what it is. Didn't work out. Didn't pan out. He had to get off this team. They re-signed Kevin White. That doesn't excite me. But hey, Kevin White gets open. He just can't catch. So hey, man, I guess something that's a positive. He'll get open. He's probably just gonna drop the ball. So yeah, man, Saints cut Kenny Stills, signed Kevin White. We'll see if he plays. We'll see what he does. Hopes are not very high at all. Obviously, we got the Jets this week. I'll have more in that game a little later in the week. That should be a win, but coming off 5 straight L's, nothing's guaranteed for this team at this point. Also, in other news, man, Cam Jordan was placed on the COVID list. He's looking like he'll probably miss this game. And obviously, Davenport being hurt, that's going to be down your starting 2 DNs. And Peyton Turner obviously still out. So we're going to be real thin, at that end position. It's looking like Jalen Holmes and Carl Granderson will be our starting defensive ends this week. Also, Deontay Harris, he's been suspended 3 games. I wish you'd have just took that 3-game suspension when they first suspended him, because now he's going to miss 3 games that are important hand quotations, even though they really aren't, because the season's basically over. But you never know. If you'd have just took those 3 games, during a losing streak, nothing would have changed. He just got suspended 3 games. 3 games we would have lost anyway, and now he'll be eligible to play. But, he played through a couple of those games, and now he's got to be suspended for 3 games. So basically, his season's over, man. That's basically what that means. He may come back to a team that's 6-10 or something like that with 1 game left. That's basically season over for him. So we'll see who is going to be in a return game. I think it's going to be Callaway for punts, probably like Ty Montgomery or something for kick return. So that's a big weapon. That's going to be going for us for the rest of the year. We'll see how we handled it. Doesn't really matter. The injuries, COVID now, and everything else has been kicking our ass all year. And we're just going to have to adjust and, see how it plays out. I haven't seen too much on the quarterback situation for this game. Is it going to be Taysom? Is it going to be Ian Book? Is it going to be Trevor Siemian? I don't know. At this point, I don't even care, man. Whoever's out there, they're just going to be out there. And it just is what it is, and we'll see what they do. It's the Jets. Very winnable game. Hopefully some guys come back. Armstead, Ramchick, Kamara. Just one. I don't even want all 3 at this point. Can we just get one? Can we just get one guy back at this point? This is going to be a bounce back game for a lot of people, I believe. I think Damari is going to have a good game this week. I need to see more from Marcus Williams this week. Debo's been quiet the last couple weeks. So we'll see, man. I think Anyamata also, this is going back to earlier, I think he'll play a lot of defensive end this upcoming week just to see what he has out there. And we'll see what that does. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting week. This week will let me know if we're really in tank mode, if Sean Payton really doesn't care, or they're going to try to fight out and scratch and claw for a playoff spot. Honestly, whatever they choose, I don't care. I'm on board for whatever. If we want to try to make a playoff somehow by some miracle, hey, so be it. And if we want to tank, please tank. I done watched a lot of Jameson Williams, and I am sold. And we need them ASAP. Right now. I'll take them right now. First round pick. Give them to us. But yeah, man, I don't know. But like I said, I'll have more in that Jets game a little later in the week. I just wanted to touch base on some Saints news. Now moving on to the Pelicans. All right. I don't know, man. This whole situation is just sketchy. It's weird. Obviously, a lot of news never come out on Zion. It's always kept, in-house, or Zion doesn't want them to report it and things like that. But he's had another setback with his foot injury. Then the picture came out, man. He looked big as hell. I can't hold back. He just looked big as hell. Now reports are coming out that saying he's street 30. Look, man, if it's true, if he's street 30, it's all on him. I can't put this on the Pelicans. That's on him. He's 21. He's not a grown man, but you're a young man at this point. You can't be 330 pounds. Think you're gonna play in the NBA with that frame. You can't be 6'6", 330, man. That's just not even healthy living. Of course you're going to break your foot. Of course you're going to have setbacks with your foot if you're 330 pounds. Have to get that under control. I can't even blame the Pelicans on this because it's all on Zion. If he want to do it, he's going to have to do it. And, I mean, that's just that on that. Pelicans have been playing well. Brandon Ingram has been balling. I wish the best player wasn't 330 damn pounds and could be on the court, but that doesn't seem like it's going to happen in 2021 at this point. So, hey, man, we'll see what happens. I'm definitely getting tired of Zion, this situation and things like that. He needs to get healthy, needs to get on the floor, especially when it seems like it's things that could be prevented. The weight can be prevented, man. We know you're a big dude, but you got way too much money not to have this under control. Way too much money. You can get you a chef. You got the best workout plans. It's just no way. If he's 330, it's no way that should be the case. It's just no way. But last but not least, man, I'm moving on to LSU. LSU obviously signed Brian Kelly, new coach in the building. I think it was a okay hire. I don't think it was the greatest hire. It's okay hire. I like it. I think he's a good coach. He's a winning coach. It's going to bring stability to the program. But the major news, Max Johnson has entered the transfer portal, and my God is an awesome guy. No offense to Max Johnson, just a kid, but he just was not it. Sorry, he just was not it for me. Didn't like the way he played for LSU. He's going to hit the transfer portal, which means the number one tight end in the country, his younger brother, I think his name is Garrett Johnson, whatever his name is. He's also decommitted from LSU. He's going to hit the portal. And that doesn't surprise me. He was only coming here because his brother, they try to make it a family affair. Dad's in the stands. He's going to be the quarterback. I'm going to throw to my brother every play. Not happening. Do it somewhere else. Good riddance. Don't really care. Not mad at the kid for decommitting. Hey, man, he's a kid. Do what you want in life. I don't care. But LSU does have 5-star quarterback coming in. And it's funny because Howard, the quarterback, his top two choices were LSU and Notre Dame. And now, obviously, LSU has Notre Dame coach, so that just kind of makes it easy for him. He's going to come in. He's probably going to be a day one starter unless Brian Kelly brings in a transfer or something like that. So I'm interested to see how that goes, but that's a long ways away from now. It'll be way more LSU news probably next year after the bowl game. And once they start making some hires and things like that. I did see that Joe Brady may be going to Miami. That sucks. But, wish him well. Miami's not a real threat, so I'm just glad he's not going to, like, Alabama or something like that. But that'll wrap up this, man. Thoughts, comments, concerns, questions, video suggestions, all of that in the comments below. Also, actually, one more thing. I did start this membership thing. I have no idea what it is, honestly. It costs something. It's like $4.99. I'm not sure what it was. Just playing around with it, man. YouTube did it. Not expecting anyone to pay $4.99 for content and things like that. But if you do, I appreciate it. And yeah, man, it's some like perks on there. It's nothing crazy. Like, it's not any crazy perks or anything like that. But it is an option if you want to do that. I appreciate it, man. It's gonna just help me invest back into this channel and things like that. Not trying to look, to become a millionaire off this channel or anything like that. So if you would join that membership program and things like that, it'd be greatly appreciated. If not, I still appreciate you for joining. These videos, they'll still keep coming if you join or not. If you join or not, you'll still get every video as well. So it is what it is on that front. But thank y'all for tuning in once again. It's the Boo Tragedies, and I'm out.